Welcome back, boys, to the World's Finest Podcast bonus episode because we got a Spider-Man teaser. Finally,
It's about
finally. So
time.
we're just gonna. It is about time. We're just gonna get in deep and talk about this teaser today, boys.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the plan. We're just gonna get into it. I don't know Bodhi's thoughts. Well, I kind of do a little bit. I've heard like no one of the things he thinks. He knows none of my thoughts. We're just gonna get into it. Break the trailer down a little bit, share some theories, share some opinions, get into it. The main episode for this week will come out normal time. This will come out earlier.
Invincible.
So,
Season 4.
Invincible
Be ready.
episodes 1 to 3 review. We will be doing week to week Invincible reviews and Born Again when that starts. Hype, Cardi Ray. Anyway,
Time break. It's time, man.
anyway, let's just hop right into it. We're in for peak Invincible and Daredevil wise, but let's put that aside. Let's talk about Spider-Man. Join the Discord, by the way, boys, in the link in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. Odie, what were your first impressions on the trailer?
I really, really liked the
Just talk me
trailer.
through. Just talk me through just your first impression.
I really, really liked the trailer. I really did. Um, First off, the suit, phenomenal. It's hard picking a favorite Spider-Man suit because TASM 2's is so good. Spider-Man 2's is so good. But if we're being realistic, this is probably the best Spider-Man suit of all time. It's
Phasm
gorgeous.
2 is the only one that comes close to this one.
I think Spider-Man 2 slightly because of nostalgia, slightly because it was like a totally practical suit with like no CGI on it whatsoever. So it was just like it's just this, some other stuff that makes me like that suit more. But the suit is phenomenal. The visuals as a whole, like the cinematography is great. Some of the shots are just I don't want to say the shots are like outstanding, all of them, but because I do have a couple of criticisms with some of the shots. But for the most part, cinematography's phenomenal. You can tell that Destin Daniel Cretton was the man for this job. You can tell that he should have been not should have been because I'm glad we got Watts, but he should be the director after the No Way Home trilogy. And honestly, I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I'm not a very big fan of everyone we're getting, man. I'm not a very big fan of just this is like my really only real criticism with it. This was the first thing as soon as I watched this trailer, the first thing I was like, I'm not a fan of half of these people we're getting in this movie.
As in, like, all the extra characters.
As in everyone.
All right, let's run through it. Let's run through it. Hulk.
Well, let's just go like lower tier to top tier. We've known
Okay.
for months that the opening of this movie is going to start with a montage of him fighting lower
Well,
tier.
that's the working theory.
It's been the working
We don't know
theory.
for a fact.
It's been leaked for ages. It's kind of just like what everyone thinks is gonna happen, and there's been some
Yeah.
leaks behind it. I'd be surprised if it didn't happen. But if we do
Oh,
get,
I'm so excited for that. Oh,
I'm really excited. If we do get the montage, so far from the trailer, we've had Tarantula, Boomerang, Scorpion, and I really can only see those three being the only ones in the montage. And I don't even
they'll be,
know, huh?
they'll be, they'll have more.
I don't think Tarantula will, and I do not think Boomerang will, but I do think Scorpion will have a pivotal role in this movie.
Yeah, Scorpion will have more than just that little bit.
It is quite clear they're setting
But
up.
he might not even be in the montage. That might not be a montage thing that we
That
see.
was that was what I was gonna say. Is I can see him not being in the montage because just the
I think of his
quality,
design.
it's incredible. That's what I was gonna say. The quality of his character and the quality of his scenes in the trailer compared to Boomerang, Tarantula, it's like it's insane how much better his shots are. Um, this is where it kind of gets a little frustrating for me because it's quite clear they're setting up a Sinister Six of some sorts. It's quite clear. We're gonna get Mr. Negative in this movie, most likely. We've seen him on the set. We've seen his logo on set ages ago. It's a pretty clear that we're gonna get him in this movie. I'm not gonna say he's gonna have a huge role in this movie, but it's quite clear they're setting up a Sinister Six in one of his next movies, which I'm all for. The part where it gets kind of infuriating for me is the Hand, Jean Grey, Hulk, and honestly, like the way they're using Department of Damage Control, I'm not for that. I'm not really looking forward to either for those
What about
things.
Punisher?
Punisher looks great. I'm really looking forward to Punisher.
Oh, thank goodness, bro. I was like, this guy hates on the
No,
Punisher
I was
stuff.
looking for it.
That is
That's my
so
favorite.
good.
That's my favorite part of the trailer is when he kicks him out of the van. Because
So cold.
not only is it
So
the
cool.
best looking shot in the trailer, the slingshot into the truck, it also has the funniest joke when he wipes his mouth up.
So funny.
What do
Oh,
you
I'm
think
so
about the Hand
excited.
and Jean Grey and Department of Damage Control and Hulk?
Let's. Okay, so for starters, we only saw Bruce Banner in the trailer, and if it's just Bruce Banner being signed and stuff, like that's kind of chill.
I'm all for it, but it's not gonna happen.
I'm all for that. We'll see. The Hand. Will it be part of the main plot? Will it be part of a montage?
Here's where I know
Did
it's
it?
not a part of the montage.
There's the prison scene.
No, because you see him with his mask off, and you see his eyes go black.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be in the thick of the plot where he's rebirthing as something like the human spider. So I
Okay,
know it's a pivotal part of the movie.
you can't do the Hand without Daredevil. You just can't.
And
Like
that's the thing that
there is
angers me.
no
It's because you
there is
can't do a
no
Daredevil with the hand either.
there is if the Hand is in New York, Daredevil cannot be there. You know what I'm saying? I guess we'll have to see what happens with Daredevil Born Again, because this is obviously that Fisk Mayor storyline is going to end after Born Again,
And this is
and we know this is going to be after Born Again.
yeah.
It's not going to have any of that anti-vigilante stuff. They'll wrap that up somehow. Maybe something will happen with Daredevil, which means that he can't be fighting the Hands, but then that's just bad choice. New Daredevil. Have you seen the thing where there's the hand jumping
And it's
and they're
two
analyzing
spawns.
the?
Yeah, it's like
What
the
do you
No Way
think?
Home trailer. I do think. Now this is the scary part. This is the scary part. This is leading into my other criticism of the trailer. I don't count this really as a criticism, as a big criticism, because I I'm not even kidding. The CGI in this is awful. Like there are some just genuinely horrible CGI moments when he pulls after he gets done watching the MJ video, which I want to talk about that too because that doesn't really make sense to me either. But after he gets done watching the MJ Ned video and he pulls the mask down, if you watch that video, if you showed someone that little snippet and they didn't know it was a part of the Brand New Day trailer, they would have been like, "That's AI." It is probably the worst CGI moment I've seen in my entire life in a Marvel movie. Like
That is
it's
the
worse than
like
Modok.
most. That is like the worst you've ever seen a Marvel movie. Is the worst thing I've ever heard you say ever.
It's so true though, because like, have
Let
you
me
guys
tell
ever
you.
been?
I started watching the trailer and I saw that and I was like, eh.
It's bad. It's really really bad.
I thought it looked a little. I didn't think it looked horrible. I didn't think it looked like the worst CGI in a Marvel movie ever. Like that's ridiculous. I just thought it looked unpolished. But then and also my first impression was like, oh, this looks a little gray. But then I rewatched the trailer. Probably watched it 3 or 4 times now. Like the first couple shots are a little gray, and there's an obvious green screen with like the New York
Hmm.
City.
Hmm.
But
That is
like
horrible too. That is really really bad.
horrible is just really strong word.
Well, this is the
It just
thing,
really.
is because
But then here's the thing, right? The rest of the trailer is so not gray. There's that shot where he swings around and he hits like the pole thing and flies
it's
off,
so
and
good.
it's like
It's really good. And this is the thing.
the scorpion fight is very dynamic color grading, like, and also suit's just really colorful. And if you just compare, because No Way Home is very gray, you got the shots in New York of the Far From Home suit, and the red isn't vibrant. The red is very dull because of the color grading. That is not in
It's not a
this.
problem.
Like I'm saying, it looks great, but then I rewatch it. The suit is very vibrant, and I don't think, like, I don't really have that as a problem anymore.
It is.
And I did think that about the mask thing, and I've rewatched it, and I genuinely like.
It gets worse
I
every time I've watched it. I've seen the trailer like 10
I
times
think it
now.
gets better. Like I think that's just the prop, bro. I can't even lie.
No, because this is also. So I'm not. This is why I said it's not really a criticism, because I don't see a world where this ends up being the finished project. I don't see a world where
That's what I was
Marvel's
saying.
gonna
I
throw
was
this
saying
into
this movie
theaters.
comes out in 6 months. They're gonna polish. They're gonna
Yeah,
continue polishing the
that's
CGI.
why when I see it, that's why I haven't really brought up the CGI. That's why I was quicker to bring up there's too many characters and the hand and Jean Grey. That's why I was quicker to bring that up. Because this is such a small criticism. If this does end up being in the movie, then I'm gonna be like, why do we have clear CGI problems on a practical suit too? That was what made me angry at first. Was this
I
is
just
such a
like
practical suit?
I just like don't really care that much. Like it wasn't horrible. You know what I mean? Like
It
I don't think it was that bad. And then also like you love No Way Home, that's got some not so good CGI. Like
there isn't a single part of No Way Home that's worse than The Mask full time. But then again, it's such a small critique because it's not going to be in the finished project. And if it ends up actually being, if I'm sitting down,
not even that bad. It's not even
if
that bad though.
if I'm sitting down on July 30th watching Brand New Day in my IMAX theater and I see him pull down that mask and it's unpolished, then I'm going to come on this podcast and I'm going to say you guys had 2 years to make this movie and we're having the some of the worst CGI blunders in a Marvel movie of all time.
It's not one of the worst
It is.
CGI blunders in a
Also,
Marvel movie.
the shots,
No, it's
no, the
not.
recreations, those look
No,
bad.
it's not.
The recreation comic wise, you have to agree, the comic covers, those are the grayest parts of the trailer, which is so weird because those are the most those should be the most vibrant parts of the
They're
movie.
very cool though.
They're very cool, but this is the thing that this is, and again, I'm not complaining. I'm halting my complaint because it's clear they're gonna fix it. I would bet all of my life savings that they're gonna fix the CGI before the movie comes out. So it's not that problem. It's just what angers me. It's not the mask scene, although the mask scene it isn't the worst CGI moment in Marvel. That was obviously an overstatement. It's not. MODOK is worse. The eye on Doctor Strange's forehead, obviously those are much
You could
worse.
name 10 that are worse.
I can name a lot. Yeah, it's clearly not the worst. It
And
is
it's like
really
it
bad.
might not even be CGI. I'm not even gonna lie.
No,
Like
it
genuine,
is. It is. It's either CGI or it's actually AI, and I don't
it's
see
not
why it'd
AI.
be AI.
That
It's
is just
not.
like
It's not AI.
it's not AI.
But it would look.
This is what you do, man. You always say this bad CGI. This is AI.
No,
AI.
no, no, no,
No, everything's
no, no, no,
AI,
no, no,
bro.
no, no. Seriously, if you would have watched, if 2 months ago someone would have showed you that snippet of the trailer and said this is going to be part of the Brand New Day trailer, what would you have said? Genuinely, I want you to be honest with how bad the CGI looks. I want you to be honest and how
I just
dull the
wouldn't
shot
even
looks.
believe that. I would have thought it was AI, but only because just the fact that AI is just like around everywhere and the trailer wasn't out. You know what I'm saying?
It's a bad shot, man. It really does look AI. Like it's that bad.
Anyway,
It really is. And but then again, I just want to again preface this. I'm not complaining about it in the trailer. Although it is a bad shot in the trailer, it's not going to end up being like that in the movie. You have 4 more months till this movie releases in theaters. You have more than enough time to polish this movie out. You have more than enough time to brighten up the comic cover recreations. Like there's more than enough time to fix the problems that I have with the CGI. And
if
I
they're
think they're
like,
gonna.
if they look in the movie like they looked in the trailer, like I'm not, it's not gonna like be a massive flaw. You know what I'm saying? It's just a nitpick at that point.
It is a nitpick, but then again, it gets to the point where there's enough nitpicks where it's like this is a problem. And then imagine if the entire movie has CGI that bad. Like you're just sitting there and like the hand fight,
All of the, all like so much of the CGI in the trailer looked so good.
but most of it wasn't CGI. You do realize that, right? Like a lot of that was practical. Like the whole all the stuff with the tank was practical. Like it was literally
Yeah,
filmed. So most of it wasn't CGI, and most of the CGI in the trailer was pretty terrible. Like him gliding off the when he jumps off the building. Peak scene. I love the suit rippling.
don't say that it looks bad
No,
CGI.
no, the green screen in the back of New York City, that's bad. The green screen's
Did
bad.
you really want him to actually jump off a building, bro?
No, but you can make the green screen look better, dude. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, but like
I just got done watching
I feel like
Project Hail
that's just
Mary.
always been a problem with Spider with like the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. I'm just at the point where it's like, it's just like not really.
Yeah, but then again, this is also the thing that popped in my mind. The last Destin Daniel Cretton MCU project was Wonder Man, and there was clear uses of CGI in Wonder Man, and they looked amazing. And it was a Disney Plus show.
They could put all the budget into them because there was not Merlin ready.
Also, the color grading in Wonder Man was really, really good. And the color grading in Brand New Day, there is some really good color grading. But the most important shots in this trailer, we're getting it's a trailer. It is just a trailer. The plot, it's important to talk about, but the most important shots of the trailer were the Tarantula recreation, Boomerang recreation, and the Amazing Fantasy 15 recreation. And those are the three dullest shots in the entire movie. Like those are fully CGI'd shots. Like there isn't anything practical about it. The green screens behind him are bad. The color grading's just gray. Like it's just Civil War gray. Like it's bad that those shots are the dullest ones. Are they bad shots in the grand scheme of things? Are they bad shots? No. If I'm sitting down in the theaters and I'm watching them, am I going to be like, "Oh, this is the worst shot I've ever seen"? No. But it should look better. You should put more effort into those shots. Can you agree with that?
Yeah, but I just don't feel like I just feel like I agree with what you're saying to a base level, but then I just think you're taking it too far.
And then yeah, and then again, it's just I'm not even really gonna. I feel like complaining about the CGI is so petty.
Unk.
It's so
It is.
petty at this point because it is still a trailer, but it is still something you need to focus on because if the CGI ends up being this bad in the movie, that will be a genuine problem.
For you. Anyway, the as you said, some of the cinematography is amazing. The
Mm-hmm.
shot of from inside the mask and it's his eye and he's breathing.
I love it.
That was awesome. Him like going down and his suit is rippling
Rippling.
like
It's
TASM
important.
2.
It's insane how much of this trailer is just TASM 2. Like him getting hit by the tank, it's literally just TASM 2.
This like I love TASM 2. It's a guilty pleasure. Obviously, it has some significant flaws. Like I'm not gonna deny that. But like it's so much fun and it has so much amazing stuff in it. This movie looks like it's gonna be TASM 2, but genuinely good. And it's gonna make TASM 2 like obsolete.
But that's also scary. That's my biggest problem with this movie, of this trailer so far. Heading into this trailer, what we got was honestly not much. In retrospect, we literally had like an episode where we talked about this for 30 minutes, and like all of it was just positive after positive. We saw Hulk coming back, possibly Punisher coming back, Mr. Negative, and then there were still some unanswered things like who was Sadie Sink playing.
I've always been
No,
negative
and that was
towards.
what I was gonna ask you. Is in retro and on paper you should hate this trailer. On paper you should genuinely hate this trailer because everyone coming into this was I want street level Spider-Man and there isn't going to be a single street level aspect of this movie. You guys need to wake the frick up. There's nothing street level about this movie. We're literally getting Punisher. The most street level part of this movie is Punisher and he's obviously not going to have that big of a role. We're literally getting Spider-Man rebirthing himself into becoming a literal human spider with organic webbing. And then we're having the hand.
That's still street level.
When
You know
people
what
mean
street
street,
level means?
no, let me finish. Let me finish. We're getting the hand, and then we're getting
Not
Jean
street level.
Grey, and these are going to be the two main
You're
things of
not
this movie.
getting Jean Grey.
Who is mind controlling those people, bro? Realistically, who
No,
is mind
no, we
controlling those
don't know
people?
if I
Who
control or
is the
not.
person in the hoodie like this? Who is the person who has their arm who are strapped down to the chair with dude soft feminine hands? Who is that?
I'm just in denial
You're in denial.
that it's Jean
That's why I'm
Grey,
saying on
and I
paper
don't.
you should
It
hate this
can't
trailer.
be. You can't. It can't be Jean Grey. It
On
just
paper, you should
can't
hate
be.
this trailer because I literally was like, the first thing I thought of when I saw Jean Grey, when I knew Jean Grey was in the
It's
trailer,
not.
was when you and
It's not.
Josh were arguing, and you were like, "She's not in the movie, frick you," and then you were like,
It's
"If she's in the
not. It's
movie, it'll
not her.
genuinely ruin the movie." Do you still feel
It
that
will.
opinion?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna hate Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Mark my words. It is March 20th. We're recording
Maybe
this
I
on a
would like
Friday.
if it's the entire movie could be just so peak, but then just her like that will be my biggest flaw if
Because
it's her.
you do realize the entire movie is gonna lead up to her, right?
It just can't. Like, there's no way anyone is stupid enough to do that.
No, and that's another thing.
What are you smoking to think,
Jean
yeah,
Grey should be in a Brand New Day. This should
okay,
be
boys, let me just paint the picture. Obviously, they're doing an X-Men reboot after Secret Wars. They're bringing in new MCU versions of the Avengers and essentially doing a soft, maybe hard reboot of the MCU, okay? After Secret Wars. Doomsday, you're bringing back the OG X-Men, right? But then you're doing new versions of the X-Men after Secret Wars, right? Why would you begin to introduce the new X-Men characters before that reboot happens? And when we're about to get the old X-Men coming back, you're going to introduce one of the new ones before that happens in a Spider-Man movie. That's ridiculous. That is stupid.
I'm not arguing with you. And then think about it.
Like,
Think about it. Even
like
if
that is like the worst thing. People are just like saying so confidently it's Jean Grey and they're so happy
it's
about it.
terrible,
What do
it's
you
horrible.
mean?
No, and this
You're
is the worst thing about it. This is literally the worst thing about it. Is if you just have Jean Grey as a side character and like maybe have her interact with Peter a bit, like this is like the most side character,
I don't
a
even want
minute of
that.
screen time.
You
I
can't
wouldn't.
introduce them yet. You just can't.
And then, dude, this is the other bad thing, is the Hand, man, is gonna be involved in this somehow.
Oh, they looked amazing though, didn't they?
I don't care.
The red
It's
was.
great. They looked great, but I don't ever want to see them again. And this is the
Hey, I'm
thing.
okay with the hand coming if Daredevil's in it, man. If Daredevil's in it, then
Why?
I'm okay with it.
Because then that's
Because
just gonna
then,
give the excuse
because
to
then
why isn't
Daredevil will be
Elektra
in the
coming back?
movie.
Yeah, but do you really want to see Daredevil fight the Hand again?
It would be peak. This will be peak.
I
If
think you're
Daredevil fights the
gaslighting
hand in this,
yourself,
it will
dude.
be peak.
I think you're
Huh?
gaslighting yourself just a little bit. Just a little bit. You're gaslighting yourself here. Because,
If Daredevil fights the hand in this, will be peak. Like the only reason the hand is bad is because season 2 handles it so poorly.
but I
Like
still don't want. I don't want this movie to be supernatural, and I don't want Daredevil to have to do more supernatural stuff. We're gonna literally end season 2 off with Fisk losing. No matter how that's gonna go, we might have Luke Cage become mayor again. It would honestly make sense if Luke Cage became mayor in retrospect, because what mayor is going to give Spider-Man the key of the city besides another superhero? So it would make sense if they made Luke
what if it
Cage.
just become? What if it just become? Okay, what man isn't gonna give Spider-Man the key to a city? It's Spider-Man. Like that's a bit silly.
Is it
Spider-Man
though?
got the key to the city.
Because
Spider-Man got the key to the city in Spider-Man 3.
yeah, but then again, that movie sucks. So like that movie's horribly written.
You love Spider-Man 3.
Doesn't mean it doesn't suck. Like that movie's horribly written, genuinely terrible film. Um, I don't know, man. It's just
Dude, no. So Luke Cage doesn't have to be mayor for him to get the
he
key to the
doesn't,
city. Like
but he should become mayor.
Spider-Man's a superhero. Superheroes always get key to the cities in media. That's just the thing.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's the GOAT.
But who's also going to keep Angela?
What if she just becomes the mayor?
Oh, that'd make a lot of sense.
That's what I'm thinking.
That actually make I would be all for that, because also in retrospect, I really don't. I'd actually
Complete
not.
switch up.
I would do not want Luke Cage in season 2 of Born Again. I don't want any of the Defenders besides Jessica Jones. I was just thinking like
Genuinely, I think that if they were bringing, I'm at the point now where I'm like,
if they're
if
bringing it
they
back, they would
were
have shown it,
bringing, they would have shown it. Yeah,
or they would have
I think
teased
that they
it.
just yeah,
And I don't even
like
want
that
them
we've
to.
seen absolutely nothing, and none of the teasers look like they're hiding them as well. Like there's the shot, and it's like everyone,
Mm-hmm.
all their army lined up or whatever. Like there's no sign of anyone being hidden from that. Like if the other defenders were in it, we would have like seen them or
Yeah.
evidence of them hidden. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but for the record, do not want Luke Cage in Daredevil Born Again. I was just like thinking there's some way that they
If
could
he's in it,
do.
will you be like, will it be a flaw?
Um, depending on how it is done, yes, it would genuinely be. But it'd be so minor to the point where I'm like, it's still Daredevil and Born Again season 2. I'm giving it a 10. But I was just thinking like in my mind he might get his other show or something, or like in this movie he might become mayor. I don't know. But anyways, Hand's obviously going to be pivotal to the story because he was mutating as he's fighting the Hand, and he has his mask off when he's fighting the Hand. So they're obviously going to be a pivotal part of the story. Jean Grey is clearly going to be a pivotal part of the story. I saw Hat Guy. Did you see?
Not Jean Grey,
Have
man.
you seen Escape Pod clips of Born Again? Not Born Again.
What are you talking about?
Spider-Man Brand New Day. They talk about the trailer.
I haven't watched that episode yet.
All
I'm
right.
going to though. I've seen a little couple clips, but I'm about to
Yeah.
watch that episode.
Hat Guy had a really good theory where like third act is with the tank, and it's like with Jean Grey and Department of Damage Control's going after Jean, and Spider-Man needs to help him. I'm not saying that's what I want.
I'm okay with it being a mutant because obviously you got the
No, it's
guy
clearly
who's like
gonna be Jean
mutant
Grey.
Hitler and stuff. But it's not clearly gonna be Jean Grey.
Can we also
Because
just
she's
admit?
orange hair, bro? Like,
Can we
come
also
on
just
now.
admit Shady Singh as Jean Grey is one of the best. Would be the best. One of the
Oh
best
yeah,
comic book
I
castings of all
support the
time.
casting. I support the casting, just not the movie to put it in.
But I
But
don't.
like, dude, if it wasn't for the whole like, if it wasn't the, if the if the old X-Men weren't coming back in Doomsday and they weren't doing like a reboot thing, I would be completely fine with her being in this movie.
But they are
You know what I mean?
rebooting,
It's the fact
and
that
it's
we're
gonna be
doing a
so
reboot.
weird having three different teams of X-Men. Because you're literally gonna
Ugh.
have the original X-Men team, then you're gonna have Deadpool's team with the other Wolverine, and then you're gonna have Jean Grey, which whatever side she's on.
I don't understand what's happening, but we'll just see. Look, you can. I always just say, like, no matter how much I hate something, imagine if this is written really well. Then it's written well. I cannot like the decision, but it could be
I
written
don't see a
well.
world where I enjoy Jean Grey in this movie, and I don't see a world where. Can I be honest with you?
Yes.
I don't see a world where Daredevil's going to be in this movie. Like, we would have known by now if he was in this movie. Like, there would have been a leak. There would have been something. Like, there would have been genuinely something to show us that Charlie Cox is in this movie, and there's been nothing. And he's already got the long beard. He's already recording season 3. They're starting recording season 3 soon. So, there's a 0% chance he can record his stuff now. I don't see a world where he's in this movie. So I don't see a world where I want the Hand. As much as I don't really want the Hand and Daredevil to interact again, if we're gonna bring Daredevil in to fight the Hand, I'm still gonna like it because it's Daredevil and it's obviously gonna be better written than season 2. But I don't see a world where he ends up in this movie, man.
I'm not giving up hope.
I won't give up hope
But
either.
also, if he's not in it, then I'll be like, okay, let's chill.
If he's not in it, I'm gonna be kind of relieved.
What if he's in it? It's just like, do you not want to see the two interact?
I do, but I really don't want to see him fight the Hand again, man. Can you not? Can you not
You're
see my
just
worry for this?
Asians, bro.
I really don't, man. Can you not see my concern here? You should be more worried about this, Noah.
No.
You
You
should be
can't
more
just
worried
not
about this.
expect them to ever fight the Hand again. They're like a pivotal part of the
They
Daredevil lore.
lost
Just
in the
because season 2 was
Defenders.
written bad.
They got wiped out in the Defenders, from what I heard, bro. Also, it's probably just gonna be Jean Grey and Hulk.
And it's so weird, bro. Why
It's
is
a
Jean
really
Grey
bad
and Hulk
lineup.
fighting the Hand, bro? Like, this is just one of the things where we just have to wait and see. And we just have to have faith. We just have to wait and see.
Also, what if there's nobody there and it's just another use of their bad CGI? Have you thought about that?
I was looking at the trailer and I'm like, it's not even like super obvious that they're not looking at Spider-Man. Does that make sense? Like,
Because it's
I feel
like
like it's
the
almost
CG, and also the CGI has been. There's been so many blunders with the CGI. It would just make sense if that's what it's like. Also, with the No Way Home thing, it's like pitch black, so you can easily like recolor the black. You can like digitally remove them and then recolor the black in super easily. With this, you need to like color the whole city back in if you're gonna remove them both.
I don't know if that's how editing works.
How would it not work like that? How would you
I don't
remove
know.
them?
I don't know.
How would you
I
remove
just don't
them?
think it's how it works.
How would you remove them?
Photoshop AI brush tool. Remove.
So AI and Spider-Man
Circle.
brand new day. AI
No.
and Spider-Man brand new day. AI and Spider-Man brand new day. But dude, seriously, is it not slightly concerning the amount of characters we have in this movie?
Slightly, but I also just like I just have to have faith.
You have to have faith.
But let's talk about some positives, bro.
Positive cinematography is great. Suits
The,
great.
s- the swinging.
Swinging's this is the best swinging we've ever had in a Spider-Man movie.
That is, it's a bit too early to say that.
Is it though? Because
Yes,
this is actually
it
one
is
of
a
the
bit too early.
things where I like the CGI in this, and although this is my favorite
It
thing
has
about it,
potential to be the greatest
this is
we've
my
ever
favorite
seen.
thing about it. It's practical swinging. So the CGI is
Oh, it
so
looks
limited.
it looks amazing.
It looks amazing. Can we just admit though, it doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna get over that mask pull down, man. I'm really not.
I think you will. I'm not even gonna lie. I reckon that you will just get over it because I
Also,
don't even think it's just not even that bad.
does it make sense though? Because it's a practical suit. Like it shouldn't happen.
But why not? Do you not think that that's just like
It's clearly
because
CGI. Because what it is it's like the guy in the comic cop server said it well. It's there's like a shell underneath the mask, so it doesn't suck
yeah,
into his mouth. So,
yeah.
but you've already seen it done in the Raimi movies perfectly. That scene in Spider-Man 2 when he's running down the tunnel, running down the alleyway, and he rips off his coat. He rips off his coat. It's Spider-Man suit, and he puts the mask on. That's clearly practical, and it looks better than this.
We'll see, I guess. Either way, okay. What do you think? The eyes clearly aren't. We haven't seen the eyes move. Do you think the eyes should be moving?
I don't want them to move. I don't want them to move.
Moving eyes is cool. I like it.
Moving eyes is cool, but he's not Iron Boy Jr. anymore. Like the
But
only
like
reason.
he can make that himself pretty easily. The homemade suit that he had the moving eyes.
Yeah, I don't know, because one of my favorite things about the TASM 2 suit is that the eyes really don't move,
Oh, and they're so big. It looks
and they're
so
so
cool.
big, and I like how big these eyes are.
I like this suit.
Like this is a
so
perfect
much.
suit.
Well, my favorite Spider-Man design of all time is the classic suit from Insomniac Spider-Man.
I
It's just the
love
classic
that.
suit. It's just the perfect translation. This looks like that.
No, I don't have any
Like it's
critiques with the
amazing.
suit. And again,
I don't have any critiques with the suit.
listen,
The logo is
before
like actually genuinely amazing as well, by the way.
before you guys go start typing, Bodhi's complaining about CGI and the trailer doesn't exist. Bodhi's yapping about this and that. I've already said multiple times. They're gonna fix the CGI. It's just a slight inconvenience that we have to look at trashy CGI for the entire trailer.
When I was talking to a lot of my mates about the trailer, they were like, "Have you seen it? Have you seen it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've seen it." And the thing I told everyone was this is after I'd seen it one time and I've just gotten over it at this point. I went, looks really cool. Some of the CGI is a little unpolished, but I know they'll fix it. That was the thing that I said.
Yeah,
To
that's what I've been saying. That's what I've literally been saying to everyone. To everyone I've talked to about this trailer, I've been like, CGI, there's some really bad CGI, but I know they're gonna fix it by the end of the movie. I know they're gonna fix it.
Yeah.
Do you think?
What do you think of the idea of these mutating? Because that's obviously a big part of the plot.
I'm not quite sure.
I think it's really interesting.
It's
Interesting.
interesting.
You want to hear my theory?
He's gonna die and resurrect in Secret Wars with the Venom suit. Symbiote. That'd be peak. That would
I didn't know even
that'd
think
be
of that.
so cool if he died in this movie. He gets resurrected in Secret Wars with the symbiote.
He won't
suit.
die in this movie. That's like horrible if he dies in this movie. If he dies in Secret Wars, that'd be cool. Or in Doomsday.
No, because in
And
Secret
then
Wars
the
is when he
Venom suit.
gets the. Oh, he's not in Doomsday. He's not. He's literally not in Doomsday. Like,
No, what if it could be cold if like in Secret Wars he like dies but doesn't like die, but he's like about to die, and then
Yeah.
the Venom suit, like
that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
you can't kill him in this movie. Like that's a bit silly. Anyway, I reckon that my theory is that he is devoting so much of his life to being Spider-Man. He essentially has no Peter Parker left. He's just Spider-Man that much that it is like his body is like and his DNA is becoming more like a spider. You know what I mean? Because of how much he's being Spider-Man and neglecting the Peter Parker
That'd be
life.
interesting.
That's what I think they're gonna do. And then also there's like potential there for him to realize by the end of the movie that he has to have that balance. Because he's so miserable in the trailer. He's just being Spider-Man because that's the only reliable thing in his life.
There was a lot of
is
Peter.
being Spider-Man.
There was a lot of Peter in the trailer.
Yeah, because it's Tom Holland.
Well,
But like it's clearly not working. But like
Yeah.
I'm not saying there's gonna be no Peter, but like he's clearly prioritizing Spider-Man. It's not like Spider-Man 2
Yeah.
where he's like trying to do both. It's clear in this that he's clearly prioritizing Spider-Man so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That'd be interesting.
And
That'd
I
be
reckon
really cool.
and I reckon that the character arc he will go on is just learning to accept himself as Peter and
If
getting some Peter Parker back in him by the end
Yeah.
is what I reckon is gonna be like. That's like a great plot right there.
that would be
Is
great.
that not a cool? That's a good
It's not
plot.
gonna happen, but it
Why
would be
not?
really cool.
Why not?
This is not. Marvel isn't that smart. Truthfully.
Yes, they are. That's a
Truthfully,
good
they're
plot.
not. It's a really good plot. This is why you should be a writer. Dude, you
That's
would be a better DCU owner and even better than Feige. Like, let's be real.
I'm not gonna be better than Feige, but
Okay. What are your thoughts on NJ? Oh, before we get into this, this shot with Spider-Man next to MJ. Have you seen that shot? Remember that shot?
oh, that's
rooftop?
terrible. Why is
It
he
is
taller than him?
horrible.
Why is
It's so bad. It's so bad. I literally saw that the day
Why is she
before.
taller than him?
The day before they released the trailer, with they released like the 1 second snippets, which
Yeah,
were I understand the point of
it's an
them.
interesting marketing way.
Never do that again. Please never do that again. Please don't do that again. But the second that one came out, I showed it to Aikman and I was like, why is Zendaya taller?
That is genuinely
That
bad.
was really bad, and that's a CGI problem because they've had to use CGI
No,
and ramps
is it?
and yeah and production. They've literally gone in interviews where like they had to use ramps and like do stuff like production wise to fix his height to make him taller than her,
Oh, so it's not even it's just that they didn't use CGI.
or they didn't use ramps, etc. Like that was really bad.
That's
Um,
so funny.
what's your thoughts on MJ and Ned
They
being
were in it a lot,
so
weren't they?
prominent in this trailer?
Do you want them to get back?
I'm
Do you want him
I'm
to get his
not.
life back?
Tom Holland and Zendaya has the best chemistry between the three love interests, between the
Yeah,
three Spider-Man. And I mean,
which is bold
obviously,
because Gwen Stacy and Andrew Garfield,
yeah, they're really good. But like,
they're
this
really
is
great.
clearly the most This is clearly the best chemistry between a Spider-Man and his love interest. And they're also like married in real life, so I don't know why they wouldn't end up coming back together in this movie. I
What
don't
do you
know.
want though?
I feel like it kind of depends on what how it's written, because I'm not like
Yeah,
anti or pro. I just want it to be good.
do you want to hear my thing?
What?
So I am open to them getting back together.
That's
I always said that I didn't want it to happen in this movie. It probably will,
most
just from
definitely.
how prominent they are in the trailer. Um, I'm okay with it as long as it's written well. But also, I like if they imagine this trailer wasn't out or they weren't in the trailer. If he never gets to be back with her and friends with Ned ever again, how strong of a writing choice is that? Like
It's
that's such a
bold.
strong
It's
character
bold.
choice. But
It's
it's like
bold.
genuinely like that just makes the impact of the No Way Home ending so strong and the sacrifice like that much like stronger. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. It's I'm not. I just want. I'm open to them coming back together, and I'm open to them not. I just want it to end
Yeah.
up being the best writing choice for it. Also,
If he just like accepts, imagine if he just accepts by the end that it's just like,
this is I'm Spider-Man.
oh, Paul.
Paul's. I don't like. I don't really like.
If
Do
his
you
name is Paul, that's the funniest thing ever.
do you think Ned and MJ might get together? Because like they were low
No,
key like no. Because like low key, bro, they were really close on that couch, and they're like living together. Like think
no, they're
about
just
it.
BFFs, bro. No, they're just
I
BFFs.
hope I hope so. I hope so. If that
They were
happens,
always like,
that
they've
is
always like, in all the scenes that in No Way Home that Peter wasn't in, they acted the same. Does that make sense?
yeah. But then again, listen, I don't think it's gonna happen. Nor do I want it to happen.
It just won't.
It
He is
won't.
the CEO.
He is. That's the scariest part of it all. Um. Okay. Another thing.
But you see her with that other dude, so I don't
You see
understand the
here with the
argument.
other dude. No, I
I understand.
people have been saying that
Paul.
Ned and MJ are gonna get together. I don't think it's gonna happen, nor do
You
I
literally
want it to
see her
happen.
with another dude anyway. Like, I don't, yeah, that's a bit weird.
Yeah.
That'd be
Also,
crazy.
this is
Ultimate chud. If,
it,
like, if that
that'd be the worst. That'd be the worst. That would be my biggest
imagine
criticism of the movie.
happened.
That would probably be my
Right.
biggest criticism of the movie.
Oh, that's funny.
Um.
Or imagine a Tom Holland having to record that.
Yeah.
It's funny.
That'd be weird.
His, his wife, by the way.
Yeah. Dude,
Uh,
the two worst Spider-Man movies in terms of just objection. Of course, they're guilty pleasures. Objectively, the two worst Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man 3 and TASM 2. Widely considered their biggest flaws to be too many characters and too many villains. We had No Way
Has him
Home.
two's.
We had No Way Home where you had like 5 villains and it was good.
That worked. It worked in the
It worked
context.
well. I'm not sure it's going to work in this movie. No, like I said, you're going to remove probably half of the villains in just the montage, which I'm looking forward to. The montage is
That's
what you're
gonna be
gonna
so
remove.
good.
The
Good
montage is gonna
opening.
have all the comic covers. That's probably gonna have all the comic covers.
Yeah.
Which again, by the way, those need a little bit of tuning. Those need some polishing. So please make sure those get polished before you guys put this in theaters. But I just don't know how you're gonna fit the hand Mr. Negative,
We
if
don't even know if he's in the movie though.
which is
We
weird
don't know
because
that for
I
sure.
feel like before this trailer came out, it was like everyone knew he was going to be in the movie.
But that was just that there was no genuine evidence. It was just that everyone just made theories about it and just unanimously agreed he would be in it just based on theories.
His
Like there
logo
was no genuine evidence for it. You know what I
his
mean?
logo was seen on set.
That might just even be an Easter egg though, you know.
He could be. Maybe he'll be like a Spider-Man 5 guy. But confirmed, the Hand and Jean Grey, Hulk, like I just don't know how you're going to balance all these characters. And if you add Daredevil to it all, like
We peak
if you had
forever.
I want now
Sorry.
listen, no. How bad would it be if Daredevil and Spider-Man's first interaction in costume would just be bad? Like it's just the Hand in
But
his
what
bag.
if it was like it like implied that it wasn't there first?
That would literally make no sense. Because why wouldn't Spider-Man
Just
help him in boarding him? And why him and
licensing.
yeah, but there's not a licensing problem anymore.
Yeah.
And he's not in
Mm.
season 2. I feel like that'd be even more of a problem for me. It's like you've known him for all these years and then you literally never help him. And he never helps you. Like how helpful would Spider-Man have been with a muse?
You didn't need Spider-Man, bro. Spider-Man coming in to help with Kingpin makes sense in this. You
But
didn't need him
he's
from the mute.
not. Other thing. This takes place 4 years after No Way Home.
Oh, I love that time jump.
I'm very happy with the time jump, but what's going on with Peter watching the first video of them going into college?
Ooh.
That's like so is that the beginning of the movie and then it's the montage and then it's the 4 year time jump?
Ooh. But also,
Or
where, like, because I did see something about the 4-year time jump. Where is that information coming from?
it's the official plot synopsis.
Like, I saw on Letterboxd. Where is that being published? Like, what if someone just wrote that? Someone just cooked that up out
I
of their
don't think
bums.
let me see if it's
What if someone
Marvel.
just, what if someone just, like, ate the trailer and then that just came out the other end? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's, like, no evidence to support that that's real. I don't know.
Um did Marvel release it themselves?
I don't know.
Hmm. Anyways, also what college is he going to?
MIT, he's also going.
Is he?
He's going to the same. I think that no, they're going to be like at MIT together. But then
I
he just
guess
like
because why would he be in their party if he's not? That's a good point.
he's just gonna also be at MIT, and then he
Hmm.
just like is just like not friends with him. Friendly neighbor. That was so
Hmm.
funny.
That was
That
funny.
was so that was so funny.
I'm just there's a lot going on. People need to stop acting like this is the greatest trailer of all time because it's actually insane how every single person I see talking about this trailer is like just talking out their butt and acting like this is the greatest thing since sliced bread.
It is really cool though. Like
It's a
it is
really
an
good.
amazing trailer.
I
I
love
really
this
love
is
it.
a
I
really
really love it.
I really like this trailer. I'm gonna be honest with you. It has lowered my expectations for the movie. I feel like it should low. I feel like
Okay, all right.
everyone
Here's a
should.
question. You've said multiple times that you are expecting a 10 out of 10 from Daredevil Born Again and nothing less,
Nope.
which is a little crazy, by the way.
Obviously,
Um, It's a little dangerous. A little dangerous. Am I hoping for a 10? Is it possible? Yes, very much so. What do you hope? What are you thinking with Brand New Day?
like I would love to get an 8.
Where do you? Yeah, I would love to. Like, if it's an 8, I will be well and truly satisfied. Like,
I'm gonna be
I n- it,
surprised if this is even
I
close to being as
need
good as
it.
No Way Home.
I need it to be better than TASM 1 and 2. I love them, by the way, guys. Just so we know, they need to be better than both of them. They need to be TASM 2, but with none of the bad and more of the good. And
Which is
it needs to be
possible we
better for
won't
Far
get
From Home.
that, by the
If
way.
it's if it's just as good as Homecoming, I'll be like really happy.
That's what I was gonna say. Is I'm also gonna be kind of surprised if this movie ends up being better than Homecoming.
If it's better than Homecoming, then it's like it's amazing because Homecoming is like an 8, 8.5.
My expectations for this movie coming into it were like we could have it better than No Way Home. this could be on par
Can it
with.
can
It's
it could
not.
be.
It's not gonna be better. I'm gonna. If this ends up being better than No Way Home, I'm gonna. This will be my biggest surprise of the year.
Yeah, fair enough.
This
Or
this
what if
trailer,
Daredevil Born Again is genuinely like the
it's
worst
not
thing
gonna
to
happen.
ever be made ever?
It is downright horrible for a human being to say that. What if Daredevil Born Again season 2 is horrible? Like it's a disgusting thing for someone to say.
I was just joking. I was just hypothetically, bro.
Okay,
Obviously, it's not going to.
better be hypothetical. Um, but dude, coming into this, all we knew was some of the practical swinging. We saw the suit. We saw
It's
Punisher.
swinging, bro.
No, I know there's a lot of great
It's so
in this trailer,
good.
but the trailer and knowing everything we're getting, my expectations have definitely lowered.
Mine have not.
I'm not as excited for this movie as I was.
For me, like when there's no, for example, it was just very just broad hype I had for this because we knew nothing. Now it's just been refined and it's just
It
more direct. And so I wouldn't say it's been lessened, it's just been changed because that's just naturally what's going to happen when you see stuff about it because we didn't know anything about it before.
yeah. Um,
It's the same thing with like Supergirl. Like we didn't really know and then we saw the trailer.
Supergirl's. I also now think Supergirl will probably be better than this.
I'm more excited for this.
I'm more excited for Brand New Day, but I know that Supergirl is going to be. I feel like Supergirl's going to be a better movie.
Yeah.
Also, let's just be realistic here. As the second that Shady Sink gets officially casted as Jean Grey, are your expectation going to drop?
I'm going to be mad. Like I
Okay,
will be mad.
okay. So when you're sitting in the theater cinema, you're going to be like, "This is." You're going to be angry.
I'll be mad.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, we've talked a lot
But that
about.
doesn't like I'm not gonna like if I come out of the movie and it's just written just amazingly, like I'm not gonna like I'm obviously I'm gonna be fair to it. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's like right now I'm just saying it's a bad decision, I think.
I'm going to say this.
And
I've had a lot of.
the most annoying thing to me is that I haven't seen anyone else share that opinion. Like everyone's like happy if it's Jean Grey. Like what are we
No one
talking
should be
about?
happy as Jean Grey.
Why is there no concern for this?
Also,
I wish it was Gwen.
why are people swapping up on the Watch trilogy? No, people like are genuinely like, oh, John Watt held Superman, Spider-Man back. Look how much better everything could have been. This movie's not gonna be better than No Way Home, bro. It's not. I'm gonna be surprised if this movie's better than Homecoming. Like I'm gonna be genuinely like happy.
If it's I reckon if it's as good as Homecoming, I'll be really happy. I'll be really happy.
And you know
I'll be
what's
really happy.
sad? 6 months ago, when we started doing our brand new day tough, we're like, this is gonna be the greatest movie of all time. It's gonna be the best Spider-Man movie of all time. We could genuinely get peak. And now,
That was just us glazing though. Be
yeah,
real.
let's be real though. Now that we've seen the trailer, it's like there's genuine concern. There is some genuine concern. Do I have
But I've
faith?
always had that Jean Grey concern for a while.
Yeah.
And that's my only main criticism.
And
Really. The other things, all the other things we've been talking about are just like, we'll see. You know what I mean?
but this is the
And I
thing.
just think it's too early to say.
It is too early to say, but what are the odds that it doesn't pan out? What are the odds that the hand isn't ending up just becoming a pivotal part of this movie? What are the
What
odds
if that they
Jean
are and it's
Grey?
just like really well written? If I don't even care if it's done well, bro. If Daredevil's in this and it's like the most peak fan moment, like
But like, how bad is it going to be if you end up having what could be like one of the best seasons of television of all time, and then you just put him in the slop fest of Spider-Man: Brand New Day?
you're calling it slot
No,
fest
like
for one.
what if it ends up being a slop fest? Like the hand is as bad
I
as it
just
was in
don't think
season
it
two.
will. I just really just don't think it will.
Also, what do the hand want? What is
We'll
their
have to see, bro.
okay? I just want to before we wrap this up, I just want to say I'm not gonna pull a Fantastic Four like I did last year. Last year, I saw the trailer. I saw the
So funny.
trailer. I heard all these things, and I was like, horrible, horrible, horrible. And now I know that 99% of those things weren't real. Do I have criticisms with Fantastic Four? Obviously. Is Fantastic Four a great movie? Obviously. Am I more confident in my criticisms in Brand New Day panning out than I am in my Fantastic Four criticisms panning out? Yes. But I'm still going to have faith in this movie. I'm still going to have faith
Good boy.
in Destin Daniel Cretton. I'm still going to have faith in The Hand being good, Jean Grey being possibly well written, Punisher being peak, Hulk being cool, and most importantly, Spider-Man being depressed because apparently Spider-Man fans love seeing their favorite hero having horrible, horrible, horrible things happen to him. So yeah, I'm 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 really still excited for this movie. The trailer was not bad. As much as I have
And
critiques with,
it was good, bro. It was a good trailer, man.
it was a
It
good
was a great
trailer.
trailer. It was a great
You're
trailer.
pushing yourself when you say great. You know you're
It
going too
was a
far.
great trailer,
You
man.
know you're going
I'm
too
not saying
far
it was
when you
the
say
best
great.
trailer. It was a great trailer.
It was a good trailer.
8 out of 10 trailer.
Mm, the CGI is pretty bad.
That's why it's an 8 out of 10 trailer.
But this is the thing.
Superman is
CGI.
a 10 out of 10 trailer. They were born against a 10 out of 10 trailer. This is like an 8 out of 10 trailer,
I
but that's
like the
fair.
Supergirl trailer more. You do not like the Supergirl trailer more?
I like this a lot more.
I feel like I
I love
like
both.
Supergirl trailer feels more complete.
It's fair, but also it's the teaser, bro.
Listen, is this movie hype? Yes.
Hype.
Again, CGI is gonna get polished. It's just a trailer. I'm gonna be genuinely surprised if it doesn't get polished, but I do know CGI is gonna get polished. We're just gonna have to wait and see if the hand ends up being pivotal and terrible, and if Jean Grey ends up being pivotal and terrible. Do I think that Jean Grey is gonna be bad no matter what? Yeah. Am I worried about the hand? Yeah. Do I think Daredevil's gonna be in the movie? No. But I'm gonna hold faith out. I'm excited for this movie. I still really am excited for this movie. Just because it
We
lowered
shall see.
just because it lowered my expectations doesn't mean the trailer was bad. It just gives me a more well-rounded scope on what I should be expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say, bro. But yeah, Punisher and Spider-Man interaction. Peak. Love it.
I'm all for it, bro.
Love it. Love it. So good. All right. Wrap it up.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know down below. What do you guys think of Brand New Day? What do you guys think of the trailer? What do you guys think of all the characters? What do you guys think of the CGI? And most importantly, are you guys excited for this movie? Sorry for yapping a lot about things that probably don't matter as much as I think they do. But thank you guys so much for watching. Join the Discord. Thank you, Noah, for
Talk to us about it in there.
yeah. Thank you, Noah, for putting up with me for an hour. God bless, boys.